Christina, please call the roll.
Fish. Johnson. Cole. Lawrence. Marso. Steen. Mayor Buck.
Here. We have the approval of the agenda. Any additions or corrections?
Move to approve. Second.
Motion and second to approve the agenda. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. We have approval of the minutes from the June 27 and July 1st meetings. Motion and second to approve the minutes. All in favor say aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
You want us to, we're supposed to say our names, right? When we make a motion.
Be nice.
Other than, she probably could tell mine.
Yes. You're the easiest one of the group.
Okay, we have the claims on page 10 through 12. Any issues on the claims? Otherwise, we'll look for a motion.
So moved. Second.
Motion and second to approve the claims. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. We have the consent calendar. We have a couple wage adjustments. And so I'll look for a motion on the consent calendar.
Second.
Motion and second to approve the consent calendar. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Visitors and timed items, this is an opportunity if anybody would like to have an opportunity to visit with the council on any particular item, whether it's on the agenda or not on the agenda. This would be a time for you to do that. Okay, we'll move on. Public hearings, we don't have any tonight. And we'll go to old business. We've got the second reading of ordinance number 710, the supplemental budget. On pages 15 and 16.
I'd move to approve. Second.
Motion and second to approve the second reading of ordinance 710. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Both same sign. Motion carries. We also have the second reading of ordinance 711. That's the Augusta Place Plan Development.
Any questions?
We discussed it pretty good at the briefing meeting, but some of you weren't here for that. I'll look for a motion. Motion second to approve the second reading of ordinance 711. All in favor say aye. Both same sign. Motion carries. Standing committee reports, golf course, back up and rolling. Starting with, had a couple of golf outings already again this week, so good job. We have a construction administration contract agreement. Brian, what is that, or Tammy?
As we kind of close out this project, ISG kind of incurred a few extra costs that we weren't really anticipating. Some of them were with approved change orders. We extended the wall a little bit. We dug out some ponds. We kind of changed the project limits a little bit. And then kind of that big one was was the railing. We weren't happy with it, and we had to go back and forth with the contractor.
Forgot about the ponds.
Recommend we approve.
Yes.
Did they give us any kind of deal on on having to redo the railing, or is we paying full price here?
So we paid the bid price for the railing, but they did come back and fix it.
Yeah, we didn't pay anything for the fix.
Yeah, we did not pay to fix it.
They tried.
I'll move to approve. Second.
Motion and second to approve the construction administration contract. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Both same sign. Motion carries. Parks and Rec, work report on page 25 through 27. We've got a request for a color run walk on 28 and 29.
I handed out a map for their routes. Starts in Aspen Park, heads east on Aspen, then heads north on Eighth over to Split Rock, and then up on Holly, and then for the mile and the fun and the walk, they would come down Fourth Street back to Aspen. The 5K, if anyone is interested in participating, goes all the way over to Sioux, down to Aspen, and then back to Aspen Park.
And they've done this in the past, haven't they?
This organization is not.
Something similar though?
Fun runs that have occurred in the past, the route's been very similar, but instead of going all the way over to Sioux, they come down Main. So this one's a little bit longer.
I'll look for motion. Motion and second to approve. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. We have a seasonal employee that we need to hire.
We'd like to rehire Dick Wobler to mow in the parks.
Been a big year for mowing. I'll look for a motion on that.
Move to approve.
Motion and second to approve the seasonal hire. All in favor say aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. And we have a consumption permit for McCarty Park. On page 31, Brian.
This is for McCarty. They are hoping that McCarty will be open this weekend, but you can just approve it, and then if we would have to move them, that would just follow them to whatever location they were going to in
Okay.
Brandon.
Motion and second to approve the consumption permit for McCarty Park. All in favor say aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Back to school bash at the swimming pool on page 32.
They would like to hold it at August 8th in the evening at the pool for donations that they would then give to the Brandon Valley School District. They would like to locate the stuff on the south side of the pool instead of the north. But they've done it in the past in 2019.
Okay,
Anybody who would donate, then they're asking for a night at the pool for free. So free entrance into the pool.
all right.
Move to approve.
Motion second to approve the back to school bash at the swimming pool. All in favor say aye. Opposed, same sign.
And we are going to request that organizations put these in earlier so park board can review them.
All right, we'll move on to public safety. We've got the police report on page 33 to 35. Inspection report on 36 to 38, 27 single-family homes so far. That's moving in the right direction. And we've got the fire department report, 50 calls in June. Once again, the fire department is doing a terrific job, and our hats go off to them. We have a request to review chapter 17-4-5. Jim,
Yep.
Rob, go ahead. Go ahead.
Our current regulations require licensed cannabis establishments to retain 180 days worth of video storage. The state requires 90 days. We've had a request to mirror the state. If the council is agreeable with that, we will draft up the appropriate ordinance. Staff talking to the police department, we don't have any issues with lowering it to 90 days.
What was the rationale from the beginning of why we did?
Originally, we mirrored the state, so I'm kind of thinking the state changed it. They changed a number of things from the time we implemented our ordinance to the time they actually formally adopted the rules. So we tried to mimic them, and we missed this one.
Yeah, and I don't remember we missed it, I think that's what we wanted, is visibility for yourself. Not knowing how it's gonna turn out, because there have been issues.
Yeah,
I'd say draft it up and we can take it up at the next meeting.
sure.
All right. We have the electric scooter discussion. Talked a little bit about that last Thursday. Hear from the police chief.
Yes, we talked a little bit about this on Thursday. had, some complaints from citizens, and then, of course, everybody driving around, there's some safety issues, with all the young people driving the electric scooters. As I said before, our current city ordinance doesn't allow motorized vehicles on the sidewalk, but I don't think we want 8, 9, 10-year-olds on the roadway. So just asking if that is something you guys would like us to look into and consider changing, and if you had any ideas, options, or concerns. You know, I think we want to be careful not to get too far into the weeds with regulations and rules and all that kind of stuff, but as far as safety goes in our current ordinance, it might bear taking a look at.
I personally think it's a public safety issue, and I think we should have an ordinance. I don't think they should be on the street. So,
We can work, yeah, I mean, if that's a consensus, we can work with Lisa a little bit too, as far as, you know, adopting and bring back something to you guys to look at and approve.
Is there, I mean, there's no age or anything. I mean, right now, there's no rules.
No,
I
they're
mean,
not regulated, it's not like, you know, like scooters, anything under 50 cc's are, you know, they're regulated, and there's laws with the state and things like that, and we have ordinance for golf carts and different things, you know, side-by-sides are regulated through the state or motor vehicles as well, but, you know, the electric scooters that go, you know, 15, 20, 25 miles an hour, and, with all the kids zipping around, you know, we're just concerned as far as the safe for motorists on the road, for the kids riding scooters, for pedestrians walking, you know, kind of for everybody, so we just like to clean it up. It's something that I think every town's looking at. It started with e-bikes, and now it's electric scooters, so, yeah, it's just something we'd look at.
Would we look at education? I mean, I see kids cutting angles through the intersections, and I see them cutting through parking lots.
Yeah, you know, there would be some education component. We'd put some things out, you know, about, you know, parents talking to their kids, the kids themselves, and then, you know, motorists and pedestrians too, just being more aware and looking.
if you have ideas, get them to Jamie.
Yeah, you can just reach out to me, send me an email, give me a call, whatever. And
Is there anything on helmets with these things? Are they required to, or is this kind of like a parent's discretion?
No, yeah, I mean, it's like anything else, like riding a bike, you know, I mean, it'd be good for kids to wear helmets, but, you know, we don't, you know, pull kids over and give citations for a kid riding a bike without a helmet, so that's why I said you know, I think we wanna be careful how far we go with this, and then try to just do some more education, but as of right now, you know, technically, they can't be on the sidewalks, and I think we'd rather have them there than in the streets, so.
And I'm not so sure we wouldn't rather have them have a helmet on too. If
Yeah.
it's motorized.
It'd be nice, but I think that, you know, like I said, helmets, eye protection, some of that kind of stuff gets difficult. You kind of look at it like bicycles, you know, so. But we'll put something together, we'll look at all these things, and then
Okay.
we'll bring something back to you.
Sounds good, thanks.
Yep.
I think for administration, streets, we have the work report, page 44. We're getting, asphalt laid over on
Correct.
Third. Yeah, big day. Core Phase 2B, speaking of Third, we have the pay application on page 45 and 49. I'll look for a motion on that. Motion and a second to approve the pay application for Core 2B. All in favor, say aye. Motion carries. Water and Sewer Department, the Water Treatment Plant pay project, pay application on 50 to 58. We'll need a motion on that. Motion and a second to approve the Water Treatment Plant pay application. All in favor, say aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.
So Tammy, what percent would you say we're done on the water treatment plant?
Austin, do you have those numbers? Is it 78?
Over 3/4.
Yeah, it's, the
On
number is
schedule?
based on cost, though. On schedule? Yes. I think there might be a little bit of delay at the end here, just for getting equipment.
Okay.
Some of
With
it
that
seems
last
to be
change
on
order.
back ordered, but
I think last time, is it maybe March 25
I would hope
tentatively?
I would hope that's the latest.
Okay, any need for any new business?
I do have one update. FEMA, we don't have a check yet, but I have an official letter. that the check is coming.
Checks in the mail, eh?
Yeah, so, but official letter is really good. We're gonna receive a little over, well, almost $863,000. Of that, about 807,000 would go to the golf course, or is golf course related. So once we receive that and the funds are in there, then we can kind of discuss that a little more, but, it is coming. And then we will receive another check of about $51,000. It's for management costs, basically my time, others, you know, our labor and all that stuff to put into the project, so. We're talking about the flood of 2019, Jill, 2019.
That was a good one.
So, 5 years later, we're close,
Plus interest, right?
right?
Well, that was in September. So,
So I will let you know
It's
when
not
the
quite-
check is actually here, but the award letter always comes first, and so.
Good. Terrific. There ain't any new business, and we don't have a need for executive session. I'll look for a motion to adjourn. Motion second to adjourn. All in favor, say aye. Opposed, same sign. Motion carries.